Hello, Sarah. We've been working together on Emar sample exams for a few weeks now, and we've given answers to the questions in the samples. So, can you tell us a bit about your experience with this?
Well, yes, we've been busy. We've recorded all three sample exams. So that's AMAR 9, AMAR 12 Scientific, and AMAR 12 Literary. So that's three sample exam papers. We've given you the answers to help you study, and we've also translated them into Arabic to help you more.
Mhm.
So
Right.
there's something for everybody online now. And these should be a big help with your exams at the end of the year.
Mhm.
You have the texts, you have the questions to the texts, and you have all
Mhm.
the language questions for all three exams.
Yes, Sarah, we've done a lot. We both know. But the question here, in particular, what about the samples themselves? Do you like the samples?
Well, there are two texts for each of the exams. They are a very fair test of what the students have done. They relate to the books, and so the studying they've done from the books will help them with the exam. And for the AMAR 12 level, there's a specific text for scientific with lots of scientific and medical terminology. And for the literature AMAR 12, there's a specific text about poetry, about literature. So the exams are fair and they're a good test of what they are actually studying for their level stream.
Yes, I agree. And don't you see that they help students to learn English? It's not only to study for the subject and to study for the exam.
Yeah, the texts have a good range of vocabulary. They have commonly used expressions. And if the students learn the vocabulary and expressions in the text, then it will help them to speak English better. And the language question sections they're testing common idioms and phrases and phrasal verbs. So if they learn what's needed, then they will be able to speak English better. They are teaching normal, everyday, commonly used language, as well as some specific vocabulary for medical terminology or poetry, whatever it may be for their.
So, yeah, so you think we can agree now that the samples encourage students to study well, not to only memorize, but to study the language. And we don't forget that the last question about the writing the paragraph is not the same now. It's just to solve the question with filling the gaps. So is it nice, you think, this way of introducing the last question to uh, is it helpful to increase the students' skills of writing?
It's fairer and much more straightforward for the teachers to mark. And so it is actually fairer to the students. And to be able to solve that final exercise, you have to know where to put a capital letter. And you do need to know where to put the phrasal verbs. You need to know how to select an appropriate question for the answer they've given, an appropriate answer for the question they've given. So you do have to have a good knowledge of English and think about that section carefully. You can't just memorize it. Students do need to study to do well in these exams.
Yeah, that's nice. Anything else we want to add to our followers and people who are watching us now?
Well, we hope that you enjoy the exam video for your level, and we hope that you watch the other videos that we've put online for your level. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, because we do read the comments and we'll answer them for you.